Hey, what's going on, everybody? Good to see you all on here from all over the world. What's happening, everyone? We have Mexico in the house, South Africa, New Brunswick, Canada, North Carolina, Denver, Colorado. More from Mexico. That's awesome, guys. Rhode Island in the house. We have Donnie. Welcome to the Mastermind session, guys. I am doing it here out of my home office today, and I'm really excited for all of you to be tuning into this. It's just what we do these for is for a Q&A and asking, myself questions. I think we have a couple of leaders hopping on here as well, which would be really cool. And first thing I want to touch base on is I'm working on some trainings here for everybody to keep everything simple, to keep everybody, duplicatable, to keep it simple for everyone to come on board here and create the success that we're all looking for, and we have the right vehicle. So today I'm going to cover what basically, I'm working on, and how to go launch the newest person the correct way, how to launch your MDC business. I know me and, Sonia, leader here from Canada, had a chat this morning. We're going to hop on a Google Hangout as well and cover some great information on how to, make sure everyone is using the training tools that we have in our back office to put into action with, with our My Daily Choice opportunity, especially when you're just getting started. What list steps to do? We're making it simple. All right, and I was actually working on a huge PowerPoint all morning until we hopped on here of. What to do from A, B, C, and D. And I know I shared it with a couple other individuals, but I added more to that. And it's going to make it so more duplicatable, so more simplified. That way you're not signing up the newest affiliate, or if you are new, welcome to the team. We're putting together, we have so many trainings in our back office already, but a lot of people don't understand maybe how to, use those training tools. So we're making it more simple for all of you to take advantage of, to do the first things first, second things second, third things third. All right, before you actually just come in here and grab your website and start posting it on social media. All right, so we want to make sure that you are trained the correct way, and we have amazing leaders and trainers here within the My Daily Choice opportunity in our company to share and help you every step of the way of how to launch your business the correct way. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to let's see here. I'm going to invite a leader on here as well. Sonia, if you're out there, you can be more than happy to hop on here and speak as well. I'm going to send you an invite. Basically, guys, I'm here to take questions as well. So the first thing I'm going to cover here is, let me see, I'm going to pull it up. So how's everyone's weekend going so far? All righty, here we go. All right, and what I have in here in the quick start, I made a video on this as well. It's on my YouTube channel, but I didn't publish it yet because I wanted to just make a couple changes to it. So today's training is going to be on the Mastermind session, and you guys can feel free to ask any questions as well. Is scheduling, and when you come on board. Okay, do we have some? Oh, there she is. Sonia's on here. Awesome. Welcome, Sonia.
Hey, I was just wondering. I was like, what's that? I get an invite. I'm like getting ready to, just got out of the shower, so I'm not going to put my camera on. I'm like getting my hair done, but I'm here.
Yeah, hey, listen, you can mute out whenever you're ready. You can come on board.
Perfect.
Well. Awesome. Awesome. All right, we have Sonia. We have Remy on here. Guys, we only have 8 attendees on here. I know it's a beautiful Sunday. I promoted it last night with the link. But the ones that are on here, thank you for hopping on here. You're the ones that want to get better. You're the ones that are here to learn and here to take your business to the next level. We have Yako on here from, South Africa. Remy's up there in Canada. Donnie's in Rhode Island. We have Daniel Torre, in Mexico. We have Nick on here and Marilla, welcome. So what I wanted to touch base on and what I have been working on is a PowerPoint. And like I was saying, I made a video on it of a quick start training. All right. And we do have a quick start training in our back office already, under the resources tab in the 24-hour document, launch document. But I wanted to put it together in more, not that Josh made it hard for us to understand, but put it out there to realize and let everyone know that, hey, this is there and this is what we have. Okay, especially for the newest person to come in and, take advantage of it, where you can plug them in and have them watch a quick start training video and then get them back on the phone, because when they watch that quick start training video, now they are going to know exactly what to do, within that first 24 hours. All right, so what I have here is a basic, it talks about our story, okay, and I'm going to actually share it with you guys. Since you guys are on here, I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Actually, I can't share it. I'll just go over it right now. All right, I just have in there. I'm gonna keep it real simple. And I know me and Sonia are gonna talk about it. So before I do share it, I can share it, but before I do share it, I might make some adjustments to it. I'm gonna have some other leaders take a look at it as well. But I have our story in there. Who we are, why we are qualified to guide you in the right direction. Because we've been there, we've done that, we've seen it. Now we are ready to help all of the newest person and yourself succeed. And the next thing I talk about within your first 24 hours. All right. And this, if you have a notepad, make sure you take notes, because this is very important to get your newest affiliate up and running within the first 24 hours. All right. Knowing what to do your first 24 hours could mean the difference between hundreds and even thousands of dollars in your pocket quickly. All right. Timing is everything in business. Can we agree? You could not be at a better time than where you are right now with My Daily Choice. And at My Daily Choice, we do not just tell you to go build your business. We show you every step of the way. We're going to plug you into every training that you need, and we're going to show you the keys and tricks and tips, and with the leadership that we have here, how to go out and build a successful business. All right, with our years of experience and success in network marketing has prepared us to help you with the right vehicle right here with the MDC, right? So all you have to do is follow the system that's in place, all right, and follow these steps that I'm going to, share with you. And all you have to do is plug in, stay plugged in. You're here in this mastermind session here with us today. That's awesome. Many people might, could not have made it because of maybe family functions or life got in the way. But the ones who stay plugged in the most are the ones that are going to have the most success and make the most amount of money. Trust me, I've been in this industry now a little over 4 years, and I've been staying plugged in ever since day one. And it's really, really changed my life, guys. All right. And that's all you have to do is stay plugged in. All right. So the first thing I have here on our 24-hour document is when you sign up a newest affiliate, all right, you definitely want to get them on the phone and talk to them and say, welcome to the team, welcome them to the team. If it's someone who came in as a pre-enrollee and signed up on their own, okay, and you definitely want to contact that person and let them know, hey, thank you, for taking time out and to taking a look at my website. And if they do sign up, say, welcome to the team. All right, you have to be excited. You have to be excited for that new individual. Hey, listen, man, I'm super excited. Welcome to the team. You couldn't be at a better place at a better time. And my name's Justin Paletti, and I am here to help you every step of the way. All right, and then you're going to have them go through a simple 1, 2, and 3-step process. All right, because they're excited. They're going to want to know what they have to do and how to, get their business off of the ground. All right, and what I do is basically I take them through the 24-hour document, but I kind of broke it down more in, simple terms here for everyone to understand. All right. So I have them, ask them, why they got started, what's their why? Why did you get started in MDC? What is because you're tired of working, paycheck to paycheck, this and that. Find out their why. All right, find out why they got started in My Daily Choice. All right. Number 2, you're going to have them start making a list. Start off with a list of 50 names and have them set a goal to get 100 names. All right. And the reason for that is because you want to get into their warm market. You know, whether you're new or whether you've been in My Daily Choice for, you know, quite some time now, you know, make a list. And, you know, we have memory joggers in there, and I have that in this, you know, PDF to help you refresh your memory of people that you know that you can go out and put down and jot down their information on, you know, of who changes your tires in your car, who cuts your hair, you know, who grooms your pet, who, you know, who do you see at a gas station every day, who changes your oil, right? So it's all in our memory jogger to help you refresh your mind of who you can jot down to make that list of 100 contacts. Number 3, I have them book a home event within their first 3 to 5 days, within their first week. I'm having my newest affiliate. This is what I do. I have my newest affiliate schedule their home event, their launch event, their first week in the business. Why? Because they're excited. All right. You want to get in front of their contacts, and we're going to teach that individual how to go ahead and invite those individuals to their launch party. All right. And I'm doing that I'm putting this all together for us in like 2 different trainings. All right, that is going to be simple and broken down. All right, you can either have, if they don't want to have a home event, or if they don't have a place to stay, if they live in an apartment, if they live in a college dorm room where there's just too much noise going on and they have some negative Nancy's around them, you know, they can do it on at a coffee shop or at a public restaurant or whatever it may be, or they can even do a Skype call event, a Google Hangout. They can even invite people on an opportunity call, etc. But we have all those tools available for people to choose from. All right. And your role is to peak and invite, do not present, everyone. Your role is to peak and invite. You do not want to, share the opportunity and have that person just keep drilling you on questions, because you always have to act like you're new. Listen, I'm new to this. All I know is I'm excited to share it, to have this expert share it with you. I need you to come over to my house tomorrow night at 7:30. You think you can make it? Can I put you down for coming? All right. And I have a script that's in there that you can go by as well. But I just, I tell everyone to keep it simple, be excited, and say, hey, listen, I really don't know all the details. All I do know is I have this guy going to be on my Skype call tomorrow night. You know, I need you to come over to my house just to hear him out, and I really would love your opinion on it. I really look up to you. You're very successful, and I really would love your honest feedback on what this guy has to say about this new project coming in our area. You know, just keep it simple and be excited. Goals, your goals is to invite everyone in your area, get them sampling the sprays, get them going through the portals, get them seeing the daily destinations, the daily savings, and having them excited about, wow, I travel a lot, I can save a lot of money, or I go on here, I go there, I like to get the restaurant gift cards, whatever it may be. So you have the access to show them one-on-one, because, building it online in the beginning is kind of tough. And I'm just going to be straight up honest with you guys. There's not a lot of people that can build online, especially new people coming on board. We just can't teach the newest person to say, hey, listen, here's your capture pages. You want to start plugging into social media, because they're going to fail. They're going to fall flat on their face, especially if they never build a business on social media. And if they don't have that following and people that, respect them and want to look up to them as a business owner, they're not going to do well on social media. I'm just telling you that. That's why we have to go back to the basics, to what got network marketing to $167 billion industry, was belly to belly and starting off with a home event. When they go through their warm market, great. Then we'll teach them how to build their brand and build relationships on social media. But you must do it, the simple way in the beginning is get in front of their contacts and go taproot every single person that you come in contact with that joins up in your team. Does that make sense, everyone, so far? Go ahead, you can guys type in the chat room if this all makes sense so far. Awesome. Yep, Sonia, thanks. Gloria, welcome to the webinar. Sonia's on here now. Okay, good. I couldn't see you before, Sonia. But yeah, so you have to keep it simple, and we have to just go back to the basics. All right. And by doing that, because there's a lot of people that I've been hearing from, that's getting overwhelmed, that's saying, well, there's this training, there's that training. What the hell do I have to do? and I get a lot of phone calls throughout the week saying, Justin, I signed up this newest affiliate. What do I tell him to do next? And Josh does have every single, step-by-step training in our back office, but not a lot of people know how to use it. So I'm also putting together a back office training, and I'm going to go through each category that we have back there of, the team, the dashboard, the contacts, how to go out there and shoot a mass email to all of your pre-enrollees in there, what the PVs stand for, what the BVs stand for, what you need to be qualified. And that's all in this training as well. So it's very, very powerful, so that, a lot of you here in this webinar might not even know, how to run the back office and what the tools are, for and what they mean in the back office. And it's very important, so I'm going to get that training out as well. So that way, but the first thing that you want to do when that newest person comes on, and I can just preach this over and over and over again, is get them to make a list, schedule their business launch event. All right. And before they start making calls on their list that they make, you want to role play with that individual, with the new affiliate, how to invite them to their home event. And I have all that in a new training I'm just working on right now. It's going to be finished today, and I want to get them all together. So I'm going to have 3 powerful trainings of the back office, what to do the first 24 hours, and how to role play with that newest affiliate to get their prospects to their launch party. Okay. And that's going to be a 3-step process where you just want to be able to plug them into. I'm going to have them all on videos. And it's simple. It's duplicatable. All right. And one thing I was talking about the other night is you want to keep it as simple as possible and duplicatable as possible. Because when I learned early on in the industry, hey, what's going on, Shane Solomon from the UK? What I learned early on in this industry is, duplication is key. We all know that. So if I'm scheduling a home event tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and my buddy owns the Hilton, out in the city, about 30 miles from my house. All right. And he gave me a room for free to use to do an hour presentation. So I'm going to go there. I have, 50 people confirmed. All right. Say 25 of those 50 people show up. All right. Now I have some people in there that are really excited at the end, saying, hey, Justin, I really love this opportunity. I really want to come on board, but I can't do what you just did. And I'm going to be like, why? What are you saying? Because I don't have the money to rent out a Hilton like you have. I don't have friends that that'll give me that room to rent out. I don't have, a lot of money to, supply food like you have and supply drinks like you have. And you know what? That that prospect right there could have been an ace, but he felt like, man, I can't duplicate what Justin just did. So that's why you have to keep it simple. Make sure it's at your own home or a Google Hangout or a Skype call or a public restaurant or a place where you can a coffee shop where you can meet people, because now that person's thinking, wow, all I have to do is invite a couple people over here and Skype Justin in or Sonia in or Shane Solomon in, and they'll explain the opportunity. That's simple. That's going to get that newest person being like, man, I can do this. You know what I mean? But they can't get a Hilton hotel because they're looking for extra ways to make money. Does that make sense? So, those are some things that I'm working on right now. Sonia, I'm going to open up. You can come on board here, Sonia, as well, is to, if you want to touch some things, it's an open mastermind here, guys. I start asking some questions, but I just wanted to just let you know what all I'm working on to simplify and keep everything more simple and duplicatable to the system that Josh already has in place.
I agree. This is one thing, especially for us, I appreciate this because in Canada, it's very different. It's a different market, different mentality. And I know we're not the only country like that. So not everybody wants to do online marketing. So for us, it's very crucial that we work on offline. I'm going to put together training on local events. I've actually had a blast yesterday with Remy. It was a great turnout. I'm sure we're going to get customers, clients, some affiliates too. I was surprised that people were interested and we weren't verbally vomiting on them. They were asking us questions. I want to show people how to retain people at their booth, kiosk or whatever, and how to get them interested to leave so they still want information. Not that they're like, oh my God, that was way too much. So that's something I'm going to be putting together. But what I would be doing, and I'd love to do with my team, Justin, what you're doing, the role play thing, I'm going to ask them from their list of 25, 50, 100 people how many they have, pick 5 to 10 top people, your chicken list like you mentioned, and let's role play those people. Let's go and tell me a little bit about them, like if we would get on a 3-way call right away. So I want to know before, and I want to know what objections that they may have. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to be focusing with my newest members, especially people that has never done this before. What I'd love to hear from you is how to call them, how to invite them. I know that's what you're going to be focusing on, because sometimes, and you don't want to be reading a script, you know, like too fake. That's one thing, but yeah, just to be able to invite them, and like you mentioned on, I think you were mentioning, do not mass invite, like on Facebook events and things like that. That's not good. People don't want to know that they've been invited and everybody's seeing the invite. So being personal, calling them up. If you can go and see them, that's even better, you know. I make some videos sometimes too. That's one thing that has been successful for me. I make a personal video. I made a video for a bunch of women the other day, just my girlfriends on Facebook, and I made a video especially for them. And then no lead capture page, no nothing. I just wanted some feedback, and then they messaged me back privately. So that's one thing I'm going to be doing. And another thing that Shane has been doing with his team is that he's interviewing his team members. That's one thing that I want to do, especially for the ones that are just starting. They might be new, a 2 to 5 minute interview, and then you can send that to your prospects. But is there anything specific you wanted me to mention or go over?
No, we're just we're going to open it up. You can just touch base on, you know, what's working for you, and, you know, just to share with everybody. And we can also take some questions from, you know, the people that are on there as well. I even invited Shane Solomon on here.
Okay.
To be a speaker. I don't know if he's going to be you know, able to come on. Shane Solomon, if you're out there, man, I send you an invite to hop on as a speaker if you're in a place where you can do that. And guys, I want to make this open. You know, I'm going to invite a couple more people. I'm going to invite Glory on here. I invited Glory on. I'm going to see if Jocko can hop on as well. You know, and JC's out there. I don't know how many I can invite on there. David Torres, if you're out there as well, man, you're doing real well. Everyone's doing well, but I don't know how many I can add on here. So let's just see if they can hop on.
And one thing I want to touch on while we're waiting on people to hop on, if you got to Google up your town, Google local events, because it's way better if you go to a place that there's hundreds and thousands of people that are going to come to you instead of you going to them. Your warm list is great. You have to go through them. But if you can go at a table, you're not running after people. They're actually going to you. And that was a great opportunity yesterday. People have seen my daily choice 3 times already in my town, and a lot of them are like, they still don't know, and it takes a bunch of exposures before they actually open up the mind of, okay, you know, it's a new product, especially health products. That's something that people want to know. They've been used for a while, you know. Even the travel. I've had somebody tell me, well, I'm kind of skeptical about online traveling, and I was like, well, where do you book your travel? She's like, well, through a travel agent. I'm like, well, she does that through online. She's like, oh. And it's just when people are not educated, sometimes they get some excuses and objections right then and there. So it's just about listening to what they're saying. She had objections. I answered them. Usually I would have not. I would have just, that's my dog, sorry. Usually I would have, you know, okay, yeah. But no, I had an answer for the objection. So that was something that I'm getting better at. And you are going to get a lot of objections, a lot of no's, and that's one thing when you get started, you can't let that stop you, you know, because if you stop at your first no, you're not going to get far. So, and like he said, invite hundreds of people to your event. You're going to have half, even less than that sometimes, you know, and it's about the people that shows up there. So I see other people are hopping on. I'm going to let others talk, but yeah, I'm looking forward to do that training and to do some role play videos, Justin. So how to invite somebody. And,
yeah, and to be honest with you, my first company that I was ever involved with had probably, we did it in that company. We were the #1 team before I even got started in that company because of a simple system. All right, and what it is, it's so simple, especially that's what I'm going off of. It's like what Josh has, you know, make a list, you know, schedule your home event, role play the script, and invite. Make a list, you know what I mean? And then we'll plug them we'll go through the back. All right, here's your capture pages. This is what you want to do, right? But, you know, we're going to have them watch those videos, but the biggest thing is getting that home event scheduled. And this is the script that we used. And this is the script how I got, so many people in my living room, my very first home event. And you can, now I'm going to be inviting, but you can just say, hey, listen, you can make it a Google Hangout or whatever it may be. So this is how the inviting script goes. All right, number one, so first you're going to ask that individual, do you look at other ways of making money? So this is how the script will go. Hi, Sonia. How are you? Hey, do you have a minute? Great. Well, hey, listen, do you look at other ways of making money? Right? Don't we all? Great. Well, listen, I'm looking into, a project here that I came across my desk, and I'm just looking to, help my parents, get out of, get into retirement faster, and I'm also looking to help my family out. I'm ready to start a family here, and I was just looking for other ways of making money. So I started looking, and I came across this awesome project that has to deal with a daily brand. I met this individual named Shane Solomon from the United Kingdom who is expanding his project and business right here in our local area, and who is having tremendous financial success. This person is going to be at my house or Skype call or Google Hangout, whatever it may be, on such and such a date. But I'm only inviting a small select group of people, and he's going to show you exactly what he's doing. And I thought of you right away. Can I put you down for coming? All right? And that's simple. That's all it is. So that's how I invited every single person. Hey, Sonia, how are you? Hey, do you have a minute? Great. Well, hey, listen, do you look at other ways of making money, right? Don't we all? Absolutely. All depends on what it is, right? I totally understand that. Well, listen, the reason I was, interested in learning about other ways of making money, so you just go right into that, and I have it all right here. I might have to, pinpoint some more things out of it to take out the last company and put, MDC in there, of course. But it's simple. Can we agree on that? And you get right to the point. If they ask questions, and all you do is say, hey, listen, I don't know all the details, but here's what I do know. Shane Solomon will be at my house on tomorrow night at 7:30 to explain this new project to me and you. The reason I was calling you is to help, to help me evaluate it. Can I put you down as coming? Give me your honest, I need your honest opinion. I really would love you to come over, or can you tune in or hang out or whatever it may be, whichever event you want to do. But does that make sense to you all? Does that sound good? It's simple.
It does, Justin. And what I'm going to be doing, maybe you already have that, I'm going to make one for products only too, because, that's one question I'd like to ask for you. Do you do one opportunity event that you of course, when you do the opportunity, you're going to go over the products and the benefits. But for me, let's say I want to focus, not opportunity. I'd like to keep a little 5-10 minutes at the end, but I'd like to invite people for a membership. You guys travel. I want to get people that travel, like a travel party. So maybe we can work with your script and just change a few things and have a few different invites, for one for the sprays or both, one for the travel and the other one for opportunity. Because I know if I talk about opportunity, most people here, just for me, I'm talking for me, but a lot of people are not going to show up. But if I tell them they can save thousands of dollars on travel, that's going to open up their ideas, their minds.
Mm-hmm. And it all goes back to the Ray Higdon thing that we watched the other night, Sonia, as well. Hey, listen, it's something that I know you would really enjoy, something that you would, think that would be awesome. I need you to come over and check it out. So when you come over and check it out, you can go through, say, hey, listen, I'd like to thank everyone for coming here. We have these amazing products here with nutritional sprays. We also have these amazing daily savings, travel portals. If you're here in the U.S., you can talk about everything else. But first of all, you can start off if you want to just share with them the products, how they can be a customer, and how they can take advantage of the savings. And then once people are asking more and more questions about, well, you take them through the portal and they say, wow, look at these savings, or they're trying and sampling the sprays. And at the end, I say, hey, listen, anybody in here by the show of hands would like to maybe earn some income from this, from sharing these products and benefits, what we just covered here? Stick around and I'll help you uncover how you can really earn income, part-time income, from sharing these to all of you people that you know. So you can do that as well. Start off as customers, memberships, and then say at the end of the event, say, hey, if anybody's interested in earning some part-time income with this, just to share these services and products, stick around, and that's when you can just walk them through that as well.
That's a good idea. So don't even, start presenting on the call. You're just inviting them. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing then.
Yeah. What's up, Shane Solomon?
Hi guys, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Absolutely, loud and clear, brother.
You guys are just rock stars.
Shane, you want to share anything here to the company about what's working for you guys over there in the UK? I know you guys are doing a lot of home events, a lot of, you know, one-on-ones, you know, coffee shop meetings, Skype events, you know, and it seems like you guys are really doing well with that over there. And, you know, you want to share some tips of, you know, what you're saying to these individuals to get them to your home events, and, you know, on the Skype calls as well, how you are doing, you know, these, you know, pub events and coffee shop events. And I know you guys just had one at a, I think it was a vacation party at Dave's the other week. You know, it looked like a pretty good turnout. So awesome. If you want to share, you know, some tips that you guys are doing over there to crush the UK, we'll be more than happy to.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Well, first of all, hi to everyone on the lines. Great to see Sonia. And the hair is looking great, by the way, Sonia. I can't hear you, but I'm sure you're flattered by that comment.
I said thank you. I like your hair too.
Ah, well, you know, I spent all day doing it, and then I left it upstairs. But you know, yeah. Well, I think the secret to our kind of success over here, as far as the UK team goes, is the kind of doing all of it. You know, again, the system is proven if you do it, whether it's calls, Google Hangouts, home meetings, pub meetings, coffee shop meetings. I think you'll find each individual will find the one that suits them best. And I think, you know, for me, I kind of get on well with them all. Some people prefer the kind of one-on-one side of things where you get someone over your house. And the kind of way we get people there and interested in the first place is, again, saying very little in the peak, you know, and piquing their interest. Again, you don't want to say too much. I've been out today for dinner at a local pub. Someone kind of came up to me, got talking, and I said, well, it's been nice to meet you. I've got to get back home. I've got to jump on a Google Hangout and connect with Malaysia and Ireland. And they said, well, that sounds cool. They said, what do you do for a living? I said, wow. You know, I said, basically I help people work less but earn more. And I teach people how to do that. Wow, I'd love to do that. That's it. I've not mentioned the opportunity, but straight away I said, well, I'll tell you what, I've got to rush off now. But if you give me your details, your phone number, your email, I'll give you a call and follow up. So it was as easy as that. I never mentioned my daily choice. I never mentioned the products. None of that. Just the basic peak. Now I can pick up the phone and arrange to meet with that person one-on-one at the pub. Hey, so I had to rush off, but really busy at the moment, but hey, I'd love to catch up with you this week. So that's so important to kind of keep that peak really to the point. You know, I think it's always too easy to have verbal diarrhea and keep, you know, and this is great and this is great. And I think if we master the peak and get it down, you get people then willing to come to a one-to-one or a house meeting. And the one we had literally at Dave's the other day, it was Dave's idea. I can't take any credit for that. And that was to have a bit of a party atmosphere. Hawaiian, obviously you're promoting holidays, destinations now. So it made absolute sense. So people came along and they were relaxed. And that's quite important. Now, I'm not saying you get all your prospects drunk, blinding drunk, and sign them up. They don't know what they're doing. But, you know, very little moderation. But everything relaxes a bit more, and it doesn't seem too corporate, if that makes sense. So I think, and again, it comes back to being consistent and having fun with it. So the house party with the Hawaiian night was a bit of fun. And out of that, I think 2 prospects are joining. So for Dave, that was an absolute result.
Awesome.
So yeah, so that's pretty much really, it's just keeping the peaking statement just short enough to pique what it says their interest, to get them to ask more.
Sweet. Awesome, Shane. Yeah, you guys are crushing it over there. I know you guys are doing a lot of Skype calls and events and pub events and stuff like that, which is awesome. You know, like Shane said, guys, you know, keep it simple. And I've been telling and training everyone, you know, hey, keep it simple. You're in a hurry. You have to go. You know, what do you do for a living? I help others, you know, create income from the comfort of their own home. I have to go home. I have to hop on a team call here with Malaysia, Ireland, UK, South Africa, right? Oh, wow, what do you do? You know, just exactly what Shane says. And I do that in a chat as well as in public. You know what I mean? So you can do that by building relationships online as well. You know, when you strike conversations, what do? You know, I'm a network marketing professional. I help people from all over the world earn income from the comfort of their own home. What do you do, Shane? You know what I mean? And they're going to come back and be like, oh, wow, that's great. Could you have any, how do you do that? Can you tell me more? Well, hey, listen, I got to hop off here right now. I'm typing. I'm just saying this. I'm hopping off here right now. But, hey, here's my website. Take a free tour overview. Just enter your name and email. And when I'm done off of my conference call or my training call, let's reconnect here on Facebook and, we'll exchange information and we'll go further in more detail about, what I do. Bam. And that's all. That's how simple it is. And that's how I build my business, through relationships, whether it's in face-to-face in public or through online social media. And it's just, the person who asks the most questions wins every single time. And you just got to keep it real simple.
Justin, can I just say one more thing?
You can say 100 things, brother. Sing us a song, Shane. I want you to grab the microphone and sing us a song. You've been singing in every video I've seen you at. We would all love to hear it.
I can't right now because I have got a bit of a cold. I've not been taking my shield. But I'd love to. But another time, definitely. Just a quick one that I've had a bit of success with this week, guys, and that is the Google Hangout live demo of the destinations. I've literally just messaged people at random on my Facebook list just to say, hey, Russell, I don't suppose you're free for 5 minutes, are you? Question mark. That's it. Nothing else. He'll type back, yeah, sure, why, what's up? Then I always say, is it okay if I give you a quick call? Yeah, it's fine. So now I'm giving him a quick call. Russell, listen, I've got something so exciting I need to show you. Could you jump on a Google Hangout with me so I can share my computer screen with you? Yeah, sure, Shane, no worries. Do that and literally do the walkthrough of the portal and just a couple of random searches and say, hey, Russell, where in the world would you like to go? And then I do the whole comparison. So he wants to go to Paris. So I do Paris in France, and I say we'll go for the weekend in August, Friday to the Monday, for 2 people. Here's your price. And then literally bring up booking.com or an equivalent just to do the comparison. Boom. Yeah. Both of these 2 presentations are both members, and the other member is going to join this Thursday when he gets paid because he wants to come in at executive level. So that's what I've started getting a bit excited about now, is because that's the power we have, and that's what I saw when Josh was demoing it to me. I'm thinking, hey, I would join up, all over again. Well, obviously I did upgrade it to the destinations, but very powerful. So I think in terms of getting eyeballs on our presentation, I think by far, for me, that's worked really well. So I don't know if anyone else is doing that. I encourage them to get on a Google Hangout or even Skype. I think you can share a screen with Skype and just really walk people through it.
Absolutely. And I mean, Sonia and I go back to this training video that I've showed, a couple people that were on our team Hangout, with Ray Higdon again. He says, yes, it's about building relationships, but most importantly is how many eyeballs can you get on the presentation? Whether it's the daily destinations video or it's the opportunity video or it's the spray video, you know what I mean? It's how many people can you get eyeballs? In the last 7 days, how many people have you send to the presentation? How many eyeballs did you have go to that presentation? It's all about getting eyeballs to the presentation, and what's great about it is we have a capture page success line system, so you don't have to, this is what the benefits that we have with My Daily Choice. With the system that we have here, guys, if like my old company, we just had a corporate site, all right? I can have 100 people go to my corporate site. Did I know they took the free tour and watched the videos? Absolutely not, because nothing was there to capture their information. Here we have a system, when Ray talks about that, he's just talking in generic terms to people in the industry that, he doesn't know if they have a great system or not. He's just saying get more people to your website. Here we have a system that's going to track everybody for us and send emails and letting them know what's going on for us. We all know how the system works, and that's what it's all about, getting people more eyeballs to the presentation, and that by us doing that is sharing our capture page, sharing videos. If it's a one-on-one, if you have a Skype call, show them the daily destinations video. Show them the spray video that Josh has in the My Daily Choice YouTube channel. You know what I mean? And say, hey, listen, what did you like most about what you saw? Do you see how you can save a lot of money here? Or it's the opportunity video, or if it's a pre-enrollee that went through your site, call them on the phone. Do you see an opportunity for yourself? What did you like most about what you saw in the free tour overview? You know what I mean? And it's all about getting eyeballs to that presentation. Absolutely, Shane. That's awesome. Anybody have any questions at all for Shane or Sonia? Who's team? Team, is that I don't know. Team is in the chat and in here with us. They're muted. Hey, team, are you there?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I thought it was you, Jaco, from South Africa. What's going on, buddy?
Not bad, buddy. You guys are dropping some great nuggets here.
Awesome. Do you have anything you want to share, Jaco?
Well, yeah, I mean, a little bit earlier you mentioned that for a new person to start building online is going to be very difficult. And, you know, I for one, can really tell people that that is so true. I mean, I've lost most of my team because of that. Of course, all the people came in and wanted to build online, but these people have got no groups of people following them. They didn't have the skills to do it online. And so, yes, you were absolutely spot on. You need to build rapport with the people first, and you need to build up a team, and you need to get confident with the business and the system before you can actually start to build this online. You know, back to the basics, like you said. You know, just home meetings and the old Super Saturdays and that. That's the things that works the best. It's always worked, and it will always work.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Jaco. Well, hey, man, thanks for chiming in here. And, you know, you are right. And, you know, what I was talking about earlier, you know, we can't expect the newest person to come do what Shane Solomon does. We can't expect the newest person that has never been involved in network marketing to do what Sonia does, or myself, or Jaco, or anybody else. Can we agree if the newest person that, you know, joins network marketing and has never been involved with, if we say, hey, listen, I want you to follow Shane Solomon on Facebook, you know, and start making your own videos and go out and grabbing a microphone, they're going to be like, dude, I ain't doing that, right? But what they will do is they can make a list of 100 people they know, right? They'll feel comfortable inviting a couple friends over to their house, or getting together with their friends and Skyping us on to share with their prospects an opportunity and answer their questions, right? 100%, and that's what's so simple, and that's what works, and that's what duplicates, guys. And we have to just keep it as simple as possible. Because if we say, hey, listen, here's our capture pages, I want you to go on every Facebook group chats and groups and work from home moms, single moms from home, and post your capture page link on there, or, you know, hey, here's a graph search bar, go look on there, build relationships. People can't do what I do on Facebook. You know, and it's even hard for me to train that. Yes, I do train Facebook graph searching, which is simple for many of us that are in the social media world that understand Facebook, you know, where you can pinpoint people and build relationships with. But for the newest person, you know, if somebody comes back and asks them a question, well, you know, what is it that you do? Well, I'm in my, you know, they're not going to know how to say things and word things, and it's going to fluster them, and they're going to get aggravated, and they're going to not know what to say back, and they're going to be like, you know what, this is not for me. And you know what, it's our fault because we didn't teach them the correct way to launch their business. We have to teach them through, like Jaco said and I said in the beginning, step 1, 2, and 3, and then once they're through their warm market, and then we can say, hey, listen, now we're going to help you, you know, build a brand on social media, start, you know, changing up your profile pictures, start posting photos of you at the beach with the family and stuff like that, you know, and that's what it does, just always goes down the line. You know, but we just have to keep it simple. Awesome. Sonia, you want to touch base on anything as well? Do we have any questions out here? Yes, Jaco. Jaco has a question. Are we getting a daily destination page? Yes, Josh is working on that as we speak. I just spoke with him the other day on that. And our cashback travel portal it should be up and live here. I think before we go on the cruise, which will be pretty powerful as well.
Yeah, I was just going to mention that he asked a very good question, because I asked that question too, and that's going to be a bonus, especially for looking for customers, because if you get preferred customers, and you know that's volume for you, they go on the 6-month membership. Some people may not want to build a business, but they're going to eventually build it with friends and family, because then when they start traveling, they start saving money. Other people want to do that too, so that's a great way. I'm not sure about the emails, what's going to be sent out and things like that. Do you know, Justin, if it's going to be still opportunity-wise for the calls, or it's going to be different?
I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure how he has it structured up as on the back end of it, but I just think it's going to be good. Where, you know, I'm not even for the landing page. Let me just think here. Are we getting a landing page for daily destinations? Yeah, we're going to have a landing page with I think it's going to be of the benefit in there. but also I think is creating not a landing page, but a customer page like we have for the sprays, a customer preferred customer page if somebody just wants to be a customer, or if somebody wants to be a retail customer as well. So if we have someone that's saying, hey, listen, I have so many people right now that just want a membership, all right, but they have to pay that $20 affiliate fee, and they don't want to build the business as of right now, right? So when especially when people hit me up about that, I want to send. I do try to send them through the capture page, but to me, I know in my heart that they don't want nothing to do with the business. They're just there to save money and booking a trip. So what I do is I just send them to my corporate page, all right, and say, hey, listen, click on products, and a drop-down arrow comes for My Daily Benefits, and go on there. You can learn more of all the benefits, and then at the top right, you can click register, and then you can go on there and choose My Daily Benefits, and then you can choose which package you want for that. But it's kind of a longer process, to do it that way, where we can just say, hey, listen, here's a customer daily destinations page where you can go on there and choose a 1 month, 6 month, or 3 month membership program for yourself, so you can access all of the daily destination savings, and that's going to be huge when Josh comes out with that.
It will be. What do you think of us making a video for, like me, when I have my first home event, local party with people that travels? Is there something that, how a certain company that you can get 4 customers, get your membership free? Is there some way we can calculate how many memberships somebody would have to get underneath them to get theirs paid? That's something that I'd like, kind of an incentive. If you can invite 20 friends at your house, I have a party, 10 of them signs up, you get your membership for free. How nice would that be? Because a lot of times people don't want to refer, but if we just get a mass amount of people at their house for their first event, or travel party, like Shane and them does, and they know how many people they need, that would be, like, for me, I'm a numbers person and I'm a visual person. So if you tell me to get it for free, I would need 10 people, I'm going to focus on that. That's one thing that I'd like to be doing. I don't know if it makes sense to you or not, but that's something that some people were asking me, how many people would it take? And I couldn't answer that yesterday, so I'm like, I need to figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question. So if you have a travel party of people just, wanting to get on the daily destinations, so we all know that every membership that we get on the daily destinations portal is worth $25. All right,
Sure.
So as a jumpstart bonus, and for that, so if you take 25 times 8 people to come on a $69 membership, or an executive or a director, it's all worth 25, would come to $200. So if you get 8 people signed up on the memberships, you're going to earn $200, which covers your 3-month membership. Does that make sense?
It does.
Yeah. So I know Josh is putting together an incentive as well, but he had to talk to the compensation plan guys. I didn't get to touch base with him on that or ask him that question. Well, listen, if I come on board here and I bring in, 3 people, and they help them, those 3 people, and 3 people in their first month, it could be it's going to go $500, $1,500 to $2,000 incentive jumpstart bonuses on top of, just to help us leaders and affiliates to go out there and make it more interesting to bring more people in. You know what I mean? But we can agree with the products as well. People ask me all the time, well, how can I earn my initial $299 back if I come in as an executive on the sprays? Well, that's simple. Sign 3 people up that you just sign 3 people up on what you came in at. So if you sign 3 people up on the executive pack with the sprays, you're going to earn a $100, $100, $100 jumpstart bonus. So right there's your $300 back. And that's only signing up 3 people. You know what I mean? So it's kind of, when people say, well, how do I earn my initial investment back? And that's the most important thing is, well, if you came in on an executive, you want to get 3 others to come in on an executive pack, and that's going to earn you $300. Does that make sense? Bam. All right, cool. So they're going to work on that. They want to strive to get that initial investment back. They're like, well, what if people don't want the sprays? Well, I'm like, well, listen, that's just, we just launched. We are a new company. But, what happens when we come out with, My Daily Coffee, My Daily Tea, My Daily Skincare? So now you're not just pushing the sprays. Now you have, well, listen, you can come in an executive pack on the coffee, executive pack on the tea, executive pack on the weight loss, executive pack on the skincare. Well, you don't want any of those products? Great. Well, what about the benefits over here, this and that? So guys, this is only going to get so much better with our brand. But unfortunately, we just started off with the sprays, and now we have the benefits in phase 1, phase 2. I can't wait to hear on the cruise what phase 3 is going to be all about. Because Josh is going to share with us on about that. So, you know what I mean? Because if it's someone that's joining a business and wants to go all in and earn the maximum compensation plan, okay, have them come in on the executive spray package, and then just to be fully qualified, they can stay on the director of the sprays, or they can just be a builder on the sprays after they come in as an executive, because when they get an executive pack, they're going to have enough sprays. They're going to get the 20 sprays, where they don't have to keep on that director and bring in all of those sprays, and they can just get 3 sprays as a builder pack, and then just go on a month-to-month of the builder over here at the memberships to become fully qualified. You know what I mean? So if they want to earn the most money, or if you want to earn the most money, focus on the executive pack of the sprays, because the jumpstart bonuses are $100 a piece on the executive packs. But if you just want to have the person, if the person doesn't want the sprays, great. Well, then just offer them the membership. So it all depends on how you and what that person feels of what they want to come in on. Could we have a tool? Could we have a tool that Could we have that important tool? What important tool are you talking about? About numbers. Would that be great? Everyone would want those statistics to come into My Daily Choice. And yeah, let me show you guys something. I put together. See if I can share my screen here with this.
I think I understand the question, and what I meant too, like for the fast start bonus, that's great, but the next month after, I want to tell my people I want long term. I don't want them just to cover their auto or their first initial investment. I want them to have the auto ship covered every month. So I'm still struggling with that. I'm not the best person. That's why I'm asking you. I know you're better at numbers. But yeah, that's something that if they know, like one of my guys, he came in, he's like, I know I need to have that many people to come in to cover this, but next month, what do I do? Because then you don't have the fast start bonuses, then you have the BVs coming in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have the jumpstart bonuses every month on your personals, right?
Yeah, so you would always have to bring in people, but I'm talking for a customer point of view. You know, like a customer that comes in as an affiliate, but say, I've got a lot of people telling me this. I don't have time to build a business, but I'd like to take a position because this is brand new. They see the opportunity, and they're afraid. So they want to learn and use the products. Many people have told me, I want to use the sprays before I even talk about it. And I said, that's cool. I just signed up a girl from Bahamas. She told me, I'm not going to get on any, I'm not going to promote anything until I've tried the sprays for a few weeks. And then, I can start talking about it. And I think that's a good way for people that are a little bit skeptical. So now she knows that if she brings in a few people, she can have her initial investment back. But yeah, there's a lot of things that people want to see.
Basically what you're asking is, what does somebody have to do every single month to get their auto ship paid for? That'd be a great program, and I did mention to Josh about that, and he really didn't get back to me on that yet. So that is something that I would like to do, because there are companies out there, if you get doing such and such every month, you get your product for free. Or if you bring in 6 customers, or you bring in 4 customers, your next month membership would be covered. You bring in 8 customers, then it would be your fully 100 BV a monthly auto ship would be covered for the following month. Something like that would be so huge, you know what I mean? Because that'll give the newest person, that's thinking, man, I can't afford next month's auto ship. How can I now they're going to go out there and grind to get, okay, I need 3 customers for my memberships to be paid for next month, and I need a total of 8 customers to have my sprays and memberships paid for next month. That'll be great for them to go out and do, whether it's customers or bringing in affiliates as well. Does that make sense? That'll be an incentive.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Something like that.
Yeah, that'd be huge.
I was going to say, a lot of people don't like to have an auto ship. They have to pay. But if you tell them you'll get it for free, and then they're going to get hooked to it. Some people, they're not educated, and then they're overwhelmed by the lead capture page emails and all of this and all of that. So if they get okay, you know what, the mentality, I'm just going to try. And a few of my friends came in that we're just customers, we're going to travel, we're going to have fun. And then here you go, next month you have your free auto ship. Well, that's going to duplicate more, especially for people that doesn't really want to do the business but are going to end up being great affiliates or marketers, because most of the time the products people are the ones that stays in a company because they love the product. So that's where I'm pushing, especially here in Canada. Yeah, I see JC said that. Nerium. A lot of companies do that. One of the companies I was with, you had 4 preferred customers and you had your auto ship for free, and then the more you had some free products and things like that. So that's a good way to get people in. And that's a good way to do travel parties, you know. Like yesterday I had a girl, she lives in Florida 6 months per year, and she said, if you can find me condos for 6 months, I don't think we have that. But I said, everything else we have in the States is worth your membership anyways, just the cruise and that. But I said, gather a bunch of your friends. There are like 10 couples that they live in Florida 6 months per year. I'll go do a presentation, and I'll find out how many of them you need to have to get your auto ship for free. So that's going to be a big tool. Yeah, I'm going to talk to Josh on that, you know, and you know, see what he says on that, see if he can work something out for that. So this is what that's the biggest thing I write down here for. What can we do? You know, can we put an incentive in there so that the affiliates can shoot for each and every month to get their auto ship paid for, or even half of their auto ship or something like that? You know what I mean? Or something, an incentive to help the newest affiliate, you know, that they don't have to spend that $150 a month on their auto ship, something like that. Shane, what do you think? You something that can be brought up here with Josh, you know, something that would really incent and incentives. I can't even pronounce it in my mind.
I know what you're saying. Incentivize.
Yeah.
Funny enough, as you've been talking, this is a great thing to talk about. I'm actually drawing something right now as a kind of system to follow, because it's a great point. I did actually do this originally as a diagram when I first joined MDC back in November when it was in pre-launch. That just I drew the diagram, and this is what you have to do, just literally to cover your auto ship in terms of the ongoing BVs and that, and doing it as a diagram. So I think obviously Josh will put something together ultimately, I'm sure. But I'm just putting something together here now, just listening to you guys talk, because in my head I think we all know how it works, so I'm just trying to put it visually down so you could just show someone, a new starter, if you did this, and if you had this many members, whether that's 8 members or, yeah, see, this sort of thing. If you had this many members doing this kind of volume, then basically your auto ship is covered, obviously, and you're ultimately starting to earn a residual.
Yeah, something like, I think I have it. Yeah, something like that, Shane. I think that's where I got it from.
Yeah, Dave did that, didn't he? Did he do that one, or you?
No, I think Dave did this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah, it was something like this here. You know what I mean? He put together, you know, I put together this 4x4 60-day plan. You know, this is you, and you bring in 2 on your right and 2 on your left, and you just help those people bring 2 on your right, 2 on your left, you know, all the way down. You know, what is it? 1, 2, you know, a few levels deep, you know. I say it's a 30 to 60-day plan, but if more could be like a 90-day plan, you know, that's how you would create that $4,000 a month income. You know what I mean? Just helping 4 get 4 get 4 get 4. Or, you know, this chart here I think Dave made, which is pretty powerful. You know, jumpstart paid weekly. You know, level 1, this is you. You bring in 2 on your right and 2 on your left. You know, level 1, 4 times 100 equals a $400 jumpstart bonus paid weekly. You know what I mean? So if we can put together something to get, you know, for the auto ships or, you know, something like that. And, you know, I mean, we kind of do have, I mean, and then basically we kind of, if people do want to just market the memberships, you know, it's a $25 jumpstart bonus for every customer we bring in for memberships of that. You know, if you're on a month-to-month membership, you know, and you want to earn $70, you know, bring in 3 people. 3 customers will cover your next month's auto ship because that's $75. You know, now that's something where, you know, hey, listen, I can get 3 members that want to save money on traveling. Okay, great. You know what I mean? Now, if you get 3 members, now your next month auto ship's covered because you pay $69 a month. Now you're going to be earning $25, $25, and $25, which would equal $75. So you actually earn a couple dollars if they don't want to build a business, but they're just looking to use that portal every month. You know what I mean? To you know, to travel. If there's someone that's a business guy who travels a lot and hotels a lot or whatever, or even saves money here in the States and the legal services or whatever it may be. So, you know, you get 3 customers, your next month auto ship's paid for. Because basically, it's $69, you earn $75 in fast starts. Does that make sense? Is that kind of breaking it down in simple terms, Sonia, or you know, or what were you kind of talking about for auto delivery? Now that's for the membership, of course. But if people have the sprays, which we do have an incentive for the sprays, if you get so many customers in there to equal, you know, that volume where you don't have to pay for your, or you can be qualified without being on that auto delivery if you have so many customers. You know, I think it's what 100 BV in customers. You know, you don't have to, you know, pay for that 100 BV in the sprays.
Yeah, no, that covers it. And me, I'm mostly talking about like a preferred customer kind of thing, like focusing more not for the affiliates. But when you come in as an affiliate, it's very good to have a goal and have numbers in your head. If you know this month you need 5 people, at least you're going to focus on that. If not, you may not take it seriously. So a lot of people, sometimes they join and then they lose focus. But if I would know a goal, I need this much to get that much. Like one of my friends said, how many people do I need to get $10,000 per month? You know, and that's not going to be done the first month. But that's the kind of video I'm going to be putting together. Okay, if you want to earn $500 per week, if you want to earn this much, just 2-3 different scenarios. And I'd like to make one as an executive, one as a builder, one as a director, so they see the difference. Because I don't know how much the builder pack gets paid, because I got in with executive from day one.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to break it down. You know, like, you know, that's why we kind of just put it off the executive. You come in as an executive, you bring in 3 executives, that's a $300 jumpstart bonus. You know, then when you start getting into director, you know, then it starts breaking it down into more like and change. And if you go to builder, well, you only earn this much, and you know, it gets really, really hard with the numbers. You know, that's why I kind of you know, broke it down with, you know, this here with the you know, with the 4x4 plan, you know, which is, where's it at? You know, kind of like this, you know, because if you can break it down, whoops, by coming in as an executive, you know, kind of like Dave put together here, an executive rank target chart. Now, if you have a director rank targeted chart or builder rank targeted chart, these numbers are going to change dramatically. So this is you. You know, for a jumpstart bonus, level 1, you bring in 4 people times $100. On an executive pack, you equal 400. Your level 2, you know, you're going to help those 4 people bring in 4, 4, 4, 4. You know what I mean? So level 2, 16 times $20. So you're earning that on your second level would be $320. And level 4, you know, as you grow out and to help those, you know, new people get 2 on their left and 2 on their right, would come to $2,560 in just jumpstart bonuses weekly on this chart, you know, as you build up to that. You know, and then you had the check match over here. You know, level 1 at 30% would equal $1,200. You know, you can just go through the, you know, level 2, 20%, $3,200. Level 3, 10%, $6,400. Level 5 would be $12,800. You know, once they start building their binary, which we're going to have them do, 2 on the left and 2 on the right. And then the binary commissions, you know, here is level 1 at 200 PV, not qualified yet. Level 2 is 1,000 PV equals 150, 4,200 PV 630, and level 4 is 17,000 PV would be $2,550. You know, something like that. But we can put these together like, okay, this is what you need to do to get your memberships, you know, for the next month paid for. All right, you come in as a, you know, a builder membership on the benefits or director or whatever. You know, listen, if you come in at the $199, you need, you know, what is it, 8 customers that come in at, you know, on one of the memberships. Or if you got to go back to the sprays, we can kind of break it off of this. You know, does that make sense?
I think that's a good idea, and even having one of those charts for builder and director, so before somebody signs up, a lot of people, unless they're experienced or they're very serious and they have the money, most people will say, I'm going to start at the builder pack and I'll go up later. That's what I've been seeing a lot, and if they would see those 3 charts, builder, director, executive, they would see the thousands of dollars difference, and then they would be like, okay, you know what, I'm going to pocket out a little bit more because I don't want to get started and only get 20 whatever how much money you're going to be getting instead of $100 for an executive, you know, on the sprays. So like I was talking to one of my members and I was saying that, you know, if you would be an executive, you would be getting paid a lot more, so your next auto ship would be paid quicker and things like that. So that's personal things that I want to put together. I'm trying to do a little bit too much here and there, but that's just things that I'm putting out there. If some people
no, that's good. I mean, that's what I've been working on. You know, I want to get something down packed, you know, keep it simple, and I have all these charts where I'm going to put together in there, and I'll put together a leaders chat, and we'll go through it like I send you that video, you know what I mean? And then that was the one video of a quick start, but then I'll have another one of the role play and, you know, another one of the back office of how the back office works. But I think, like you're saying, you know, once that person sees that, because I tell the newest person, well, hey, Justin, I can only afford a $69 pack. All right, but they want to grind it out day in and day out. I'm like, well, why only come in as a builder pack if you're going to put, you know, 100% of your effort into it? Why don't you come in as an executive and earn the maximum that you can earn as an executive if you're going to be putting all the work in anyway? Why why come in as a builder when you're going to lose out and you're going to be putting forth all the effort anyway? You know what I mean? So it's kind of something to explain on that. Yeah, Gloria, we'll get that off Todd as well. She said something about he did a lineage graph about 4 months ago that really showed earnings. Yeah.
Because I think some people that might make them go up, you know. Okay, you know what? I don't want to miss out on that much money. If I'm going to be spending that much time on the next month, I want to be paid maximum.
Absolutely. I know. I think Shane's over there. He looks like he's zoned in over there, making something for us.
I'm working, man. I'm listening, and I've got something visual. I'll be able to show you guys in just a couple of minutes.
Awesome, buddy. Awesome.
Literally a couple of minutes.
So, anybody else have questions here? Let's see if anybody else has questions. We have one request from Gloria Stump.
Gloria Stump. She's awesome.
I'm going to invite her on. Gloria, I just invited you on as a speaker if you want to come in and say a few words. Jaco, I know you're out there. Just unmute if you want to just touch base in something that we're talking about here, or something that you feel that, you know, you could, you know, chime in on to make it as well, man. We're always looking for, you know, that's why we have these mastermind sessions. You know, as us leaders put these mastermind sessions together, I write down everything, and, you know, us leaders will work on it just like Shane's working on it, Sonia's working on it, and what I'll take into Josh and sit down with Josh and say, hey, listen, can we put something together, you know, as an incentives for, you know, how do I earn $500 true residual income in my daily choice? What do I have to do to earn $1,000 every single month? Not jumpstart bonuses, not, you know, check matching. What do I have to do to earn $1,000 binary check every month? How many people do I need on my left? How many people do I need on my right? How many people do I need on 100 PV? How many people do I need on 50? Whatever it may be. Once we have that structure down pack, all right, your race in the first 30 days is to go out and earn a $500 true binary check. This is what you have to do, A, B, and C. Bam, let's get it done right now. 30-day game plan, 60-day game plan to earn $1,000 true residual and my daily choice. This is what you have to do. Step 1, step 2, step 3. You know, that's something I want to work on as well, because our compensation plan is so strong, but you just have to work on the numbers to figure all that out of what it has to be true residual income. Jaco.
Yeah, I think most of the people that join our business, you know, they're not familiar with the compensation plans, and, you know, most of the people, it's the first time they're in network marketing. So if we can have something like that and everything packaged together, you know, so that when they start, they know I must go to the first 24-hour document, and I must watch this video for training on this, and I need to do that. If we can package all the training and everything together and tell them, okay, you just started now, here, take this and run with this. If we can give them all that info in one, so I mean, at the moment it's a little bit scattered, you know. We've got that document in the. We've got some YouTube videos on the one side. We've got some documents in the back office. Help people listen to them. So if we can package all this together, I think it will really help the guys. Because now some people are losing out on some of the videos, which is great training and the leaders. I just think just package everything together once we've got it all set up.
Yes. Like it should be a one-stop shop right in our back office. Besides going to this person's YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, Shane Solomon's YouTube channel, Sonia, you know, I mean, people get overwhelmed. Well, I just got done watching 20 videos over here, but I forget what video number 1, 2, and 3 was about. Now I got to go back and watch it again. You know what I mean? We have to have it like in the back office. You know, video 1, video 2, video. You know what I mean? You know, and after you're done watching video 1, set up a call with your upline or your sponsor. Okay, great. You have all those things written down. You know, confirm that they watched it. Not just hope somebody goes on there and watches all 10 videos and gets started in the business. You know, that's where we have to come in and we have to babysit them to make sure, okay, did you watch video 1? All right, what did you jot down? Do you have your list? All right, do you have your date set for your launch party? Okay, great. I have that written down here. You know, what time is it? Great. All right, now we're going to help you invite to that. All right, blah, 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 role play. All right, now go ahead and start making your calls, you know, and once you have them confirmed, then 72 hours before their party or 24 hours before their party, you know, myself will call their list that they have of their numbers and confirm them. Hey, this is Justin, just giving you a quick call. I know Sonia said that you're very excited to come over to her, you know, her launch party here tomorrow night. I was just calling to confirm that you can still make it, and I look forward to, you know, seeing you there at 7:30. Okay, great, bye. Next, bam, bam. You know, third party public, you know, party. You know, something like that where they can just do all that and step by step. Yako, you're right. Everything needs to be put in one. You know what I mean? If somebody wants to go to a search training, they have to go to my YouTube channel. If somebody wants to learn, you know, more about, you know, on Sonia's social media training, they have to go to her, you know, training site, or Shane Solomon's training site, or Yako. You know what I mean? People are just getting put all over the place when it should all be in one place for everyone to use.
And I know Jason has started some training. He started that training program for his team. And he's got the right idea there. We just need to get everybody in the company plugged into something like that, but add all the other documents and everything in one space, you know. And we've got a resource there. We need to. I think if we could utilize that a little bit better, I think that would be awesome.
Yeah. And I mean, each team can do that. I know Sonia has a powerful training site that she's put together for her team. You know, and I know Jason has put together something for the GDN team. It's called the GDN Elite Training Series, where you know, all the affiliates, you know, get a password to access all of the step training. You know, that's something he has for that. I know, you know, Shane probably has his training that he does with his people. But I'm just thinking that, you know, we need something for inner corporate end of things. We need something in there, which we do have training in there. You know, Shane filmed us in trainings in there of, you know, the mindset of all that stuff. But I just think the biggest thing is, you know, what to do the first 24 hours is the biggest key. You know, because a lot of people ask me all the time, well, you know, I got this guy signed up, Justin, where do I send him to next? What video do you want me to have him watch? You know, what should I tell him to do? You know, and they get confused because there's so many trainings being passed around on social media with this, and this, you know, when they should just be listening. All right, get that person on the phone, you know, what's your why? Okay, great, let's help you make a list, you know, write down, go over the memory jogger with them, you know, schedule their event, you know what I mean, and then help them role play of how to invite those people to their event. And then after that, you go to the next step. All right, you know, we can share with them the capture pages of how they can get pre-enrollees at their event, but you want to, before their event comes up, you can cover the capture page to get pre-enrollees, but until then, you want to have them make those calls and confirm people to their event, that they had scheduled. Does that make sense? Shane, you know, you guys are doing that all day long. Does that make sense, or you have something different?
No, it's pretty much exactly what you're talking about.
And then when do you plug people into the capture pages? And that's when the back office training has to come in there. All right, this is your dashboard. This is what this means. This is what this means. If you're not on auto delivery, you click this blue button here to set up your auto delivery. You know, go in there and stuff like that. You know what I mean? A great.
I tend to walk people through it if they're my personals, obviously, and if they're in a different country, I just get on the Google share the screen, and I'm quite happy to share my kind of back office with them and literally just talk them through it. And I normally take about half an hour, 45 minutes to do that, but it's so important. It's so important that, you know, once they go in there, they know what the left and right is and all the rest of it, you know. I've just done a very quick diagram. I can try sharing my screen. Um,
Go ahead,
so-
buddy. Awesome. I can't wait to see this.
Right, so this is something quick. Can you see this?
Yes.
So I've started this here with us, them, whoever comes in as the orange kind of you. And what I've done just here quickly, I want to expand it on one more level after this, but I've based this group of people on the left. So this is our left side, and then this is obviously our right side. What I've done is these people here are just preferred customers. Okay, getting ready, assuming they're just going to have a 50 BV value on the benefits. And then all I'm focused on here, this is not even with 4, this is just with the 2, 100 BV business builders, let's call them that, in our team. So if you had one on your left who had 100 BV, either the 8 sprays or 50 BV on the travel or the benefits and 50 on the sprays, but they're on 100 BV.
Mm-hmm.
And your business person on the right, so 2 business partners, and you just did this case scenario, which, you've got 2 preferred customers, you start off, this is just you doing it, just say you've got 2 customers on your right, 2 customers on your left, so you've got a total of 4. They're either telling other people and you get a couple more, so in this case now you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, so you've got, excuse me, 10 customers on your left, 10 customers on your right, a business builder on your left, and a business builder on your right. Forget the jump starts, that's $90 a month. Residual.
Okay.
Just that. Okay?
Gotcha.
But again, it's no different than the diagrams that's there that you've got with Dave and stuff, really. But this is, so in terms of Sonia, how many customers, how many business builders would you need to earn a set amount a month? So this scenario, it's just very quick one I did, is the first kind of residual thing I can build on the very basic level, and that's $90 a month. Now, that's not going to pay for your 100 PV auto ship, but it will certainly pay for one of them, plus a little bit of profit there as well. But obviously, ultimately, you want to take it to the next level. In an ideal world, you want to have 4 of these guys here, 2 on your right, 2 on your left. But that is the most basic way I could just visualize it as we're talking. So everyone starts off the journey right there, and you bring in a business builder here and a business builder there. And then you just focus on then starting to get a few customers. Because I think what I'm finding now with the benefits, especially here in the UK market, is that it's a lot easier to get customers. I've got plenty of people wanting to be just a member, and they're not members right now because they don't want to go through the back office, they don't want part of the business, they just want to be a customer, and that's obviously what we're waiting for, and I think that will be huge when Josh announces that. So I think for just focusing on the guys here, the 50 BV, because once you have a business partner on your left and your right active with 100 BV, you're then able to tap in to, obviously the commission, the 15% if you joined at executive level. So I don't know if that helps at all. It was just I wanted to visually get it down, but if you duplicate this one more level on from there, I'm sure the numbers will be a lot more attractive than the $90 a month residual.
Mm-hmm.
It does make sense, and that's exactly what I want. I think a lot of people need to see that. So, and for me, I'm not even going to talk about the bonus. The Jumpstart bonus are going to be a bonus. That's what it is. It's not something you earn every month. So that's nice to know. If these people, you want people to be there every month, because you don't want to have to go and get new customers every single month. Of course, you need to if you're building this, but to be able to have retention and have people, knowing it's kind of, you're going to not get something for free. Well, you can if you get all these people in and this keeps going. So, because same here, Canada, they do not want to know anything about the business. Only a few percentage are open for that. So, great way to get some customers.
Shane, also, we had a question out there. Needs to add dollars and earn total PV, like to that point as well. Okay, this will get you. You bring in one builder partner, like a little diagram saying, okay, you have one builder on the left, one builder on the right, and you bring in these conferred customers equals $90 a month. You know what I mean? Something like that I think Gloria was mentioning. But I'm sure you'll do that anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just plugging in my
That's
laptop.
awesome.
What do you think of my little diagram?
I like it for being so quick, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I've got it balanced. So I've got a female there on the left and male on the right. You know.
Uh-huh.
Sonia's on the left. Justin's on the right.
Yeah. No, that's good. You put that up pretty quick.
Yeah. I mean, that is true. I mean, yes, the bonuses are great, but can we agree we're all here for the residual monthly income that's coming in every month and growing every month? You know,
Yes,
these one-time jumpstart bonuses, you know, of our personals are great, but, you know, I'm more about, you know, getting that residual and getting the newest person paid that came into business to keep them excited to keep rocking, you know?
Yeah. Especially if you have a travel party, those people are not going to have travel parties every month. So the reason they're doing that is to invite their friends, so hopefully they can get enough people in to be customers on the memberships or whatever sprays, and then they don't have to do this every month because they want to be customers. But hey, how cool is that? I got in this membership. Sonia did a party for me. I got it for free, and now 2 of my friends are having it for free for doing the same thing. And now I'm going to get paid for everybody else that comes on, so that's extra money. That's something that a lot of people here are going to love because they don't want to do what I'm doing. I'm scaring a lot of people because they're seeing me flying to Baltimore. They're seeing me doing live events, doing trainings, getting on three-way chats, doing this, and they're like, they don't even know how to Facebook. Like we're really late in technology here, so keeping it simple and just having something that will get back to them, not saying without putting a lot of work, but if you can get that done quick at the beginning, that would be the goal. So that's how I'm going to be doing that in Canada, especially for the travel.
Yep. And another thing to put together as well, it's real simple. Well, how can I get my next month memberships free? Bring in 3 customers every month on a travel party, whatever your month, the auto ship of the sprays, or not sprays, or benefits are free. Now with the sprays, it's a different approach about, because you have to do, get so many BBs and customers for the sprays, but, to keep it really simple, to do, hey, listen, well, you want to come to my travel party, you want to save money here, yeah, you just want to be a customer, great, go on here, and then if you bring in 3 customers of the memberships of the daily destinations, if it's in international or here in the United States 3, I'm going to see if, Josh, you bring in 4 or 3 customers, you get your next month's paid for, and I'm not saying you don't even have to bring that to Josh, because 25, 25, and 25 is $75 will cover the $69 the following month. Does that make sense? So I think that's pretty simple to do for a travel party. Hey, listen, get it for a month, share it with your friends, go through it and see all the savings that you have in there with the cruises, the hotels, the bonus weeks, share it with your friends, and in that 3 months time, if you share it with 3 of your friends that come on and get a $69 membership through your website, now you're going to earn $75 in jumpstart bonuses, so your next month already paid for, and you can help your friends get that for free, and it's just going to keep chaining, boom, 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 down the line, and that's creating volume for us builders that brought that customer in, you know what I mean? And then now we can always go back and say, hey, how would you like to earn some, some serious income? Yeah, you're excited getting that every month for free. How about if I can show you how to make an extra $500 a month, on top of that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and once it's paid, they're going to be more open to hear about it. They're not paying their auto ship no more because they have it covered. So for sure, I want to make extra money on doing what you're showing me to do, and you've already showed them how to get their auto ship for free, so they see it's working. So yeah, that's a great way. That's what we need. Well, I think a lot of people are going to be focusing on that, especially the ones that are coming in that don't have a lot of background in marketing. And like I'm not sure who was saying that. I think Jaco was saying about I think that was him, when they come in and they don't really know a lot about network marketing. So that's a great way of doing this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Any other questions out there, guys?
Not for me at the moment.
I got one question yesterday, but I think this would be for Josh. Somebody was asking me why it's a 6-month membership, why not a yearly membership? Is there a reason for that? Is that a strategic move? Do you think it would be better, or just people won't pocket out that much money as customers to pay a full year in? Because people here, they won't get on a 6-month membership now. They'll only travel in February, March, April. So for them, it's stupid to get in now in Canada. They're not going to be traveling unless they want to do the business. So I was thinking, you know, if they get in on a yearly membership, that might be, you know, they're still going to be in then. So then they're going to use it. Because if somebody comes in now on the 6-month membership, that's July, August, November, December. You know, in December, it's done. So that's just my way of thinking, but there must be a reason why it's a 6-month membership and not a yearly one.
Yeah, something probably with the comp numbers, because our comp plan is so intense and lucrative, you know what I mean, with the volume and stuff like that. So, you know, I have that written down here, a yearly membership. No, what's up with that?
For customers, mostly. For affiliates, I understand, but for customers' point of view, like somebody to come in right now for 6 months and they're only going to travel in January and like in 2016.
Yeah, like Gloria said, you know, I kind of think that was just for affiliates to lock in there to be qualified, so they only can pay the $69 builder of the phrase. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
What's up? What's up, my daily choice?
Hey, what's up, Brown?
Hey, Jason.
So basically, you know, for customers, you know, they might only come in and use the month, get a month. For that month, they're booking a vacation. You know what I mean? But if we can say, hey, listen, they see the savings, they can share it with people, you can have that month for free every single month if you just refer 3 customers. And if not, you know, hey, you know where we're at, you can come back here and be my customer, you know, do this, whatever. You know what I mean? But we have to show them why it's important to, you know, give them an incentive to stay with us as a customer. So they can,
said that,
you know,
he's putting in a customer. There is gonna be a customer option with the benefits.
yeah, we're just waiting for that to come out. But no, we can get the memberships, Jay. We were talking about if you get 3 $69 memberships, basically your membership's free because it's $25 for a jump start on each membership, so it comes to $75. So you're actually making a few bucks on that.
Yeah, agreed. That's phenomenal. We got to put together. Listen, all people need is just documentation. The average person just needs to look at something and say, "Wow, okay, that makes sense." You know.
Yep.
Because if we're just verbalizing things, then it won't go that far. But if we're saying, "Hey, here's the deal. You are a customer now. Here's how that $69 membership actually becomes free for you," which is basically just go out and get 3 people to buy it.
Yeah, that's what we've been talking about.
Yeah, that's awesome. Sorry, I'm late to the parade.
Yeah.
At least I showed up, right?
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
better late than never.
There's a 15-year-old girl, literally probably one of the smartest people in my organization. I just talked to her and her mom. She's literally brilliant. If you talk to her, you would think she's 35. No joke. She's one of the smartest people I've ever met. She'll give Jay-Z a run.
How old is she? 15?
15, dude. And
She signed up under her mom's name or something. That's the girl, right?
yeah, she's coming in on a 6-month exec. She's in Canada.
She's a beast.
Dude, she's awesome. She put together an entire business plan. Like, she's gonna set the bar. I'm gonna ask her if I can use it to show people, but like for her why and her mission.
That's crazy. A 15-year-old, man. That's awesome.
She's gonna crush it. She was asking me so many good questions. She's like, you know, asking about mentorship and how she makes all this stuff. She's cool, really cool. That's why I was late though.
No problem.
Sonia, how did your event go yesterday?
It was great. I'm going to put together training on how to get people to your table, how to keep them there, how to get them to leave with wanting more information and get their contact info, because I think a lot of people are doing events or not doing any events, but when they do, they don't maximize the productivity there. So it was really good, and I got some 2-3 people that were really interested in the opportunity, which I had no intention on finding people interested in that, so that was very, very good. And some people, we got about 40 names, so me and Remy are going to work that out. We're going to be calling them, and we're going to have a lot of customers for sure and travel parties. So it was very, very great for the $20 that was spent on the table. So get to some local events. It's very powerful. You got hundreds, thousands of people right there that are curious. So you never know who you can meet. And I met a big marketer that was impressed when I told him I was in the first few people in the company, and he's definitely going to be calling back and has big contacts. So
That's huge.
very
That's
good.
why those events are huge because people are going there to make purchasing decisions or at least to check things out. And sometimes when you hit people up randomly, their mind is not set to that. So even though they may be interested, they get rubbed the wrong way because they're in the wrong environment.
I agree.
It's all about environment. So those events are huge, especially when people go there open-minded.
I agree.
Shane, what's on your screen, brother? I can't believe you got a silhouette of me in my suit after I got my six-pack. How'd you do that?
That was a way to show how customers can get their auto ship for free. We're talking about how, especially in Canada and the UK, different countries, we want to focus on memberships for maybe not affiliates, but they can come in as affiliates anyways, just as a customer, and how they can earn their auto ship each month for free. How many people they need on the business builder pack or the director or executive. So we're going to do a lot of different designs like that, visualized for everyone to see, because that's what I was asking for, and he put that together right then and there. So that was great.
That's great. How many people are on this? Is this a live hangout or?
I think we're 9.
Yeah, this is live.
What's up, everybody?
They've been chatting to you, Jay, but you're ignoring them.
I don't see the chat, brother.
You don't open the chat.
Oh, I gave him my link to hop on here.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Jason.
Yako's on here, Jay.
Oh, Yako. What's up, buddy?
All right, and you, bud?
I'm doing great, man. Doing great. It's a beautiful Sunday here. I just got done playing softball. We won both our games. Got a couple calls lined up. Just enjoy living the life, man.
Awesome.
Shane, there he is.
I'm back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best-looking bald guy in Europe, Shane Solomon.
And that is why you're a success, my friend.
Thanks, you too, man. Yo, I forgot I was on a Google Hangout with my team, and I saw your video. Dude, we're gonna have to do some karaoke. Some drunk.
Yeah, that's my old life. I don't do much of it now, but occasionally people still ask me to go and sing for them. But
I'll sing, but you gotta get me drunk first.
well, that can be arranged.
Yes, can be arranged.
Let me just sort myself out here a minute. That's what I need. That's better.
There it is. That fits your look here. Where are we at?
Justin, have you got some kind of idea when cashback travel will be coming?
Not soon enough.
Cashback travel should be coming out here. I would say before we leave for our cruise, before the 27th.
Oh yeah, Justin. Hear about that?
Unreal.
You're really dressed for the cruise.
I'm ready. I'm ready for the cruise. Here we go.
Jason's the captain. Jason, how do you get that background to stay back there? Every time I try doing that, it like pixels.
I don't know. I did this with the Filipino ladies one time, and it's just here. Every time I hit Google Effects, we're here.
It's like chroma key right there.
Shane opened up Burger King.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that hat. I'm going to change it. That's better.
We should do an entire company overview presentation with this Google Effects on.
But answering your question, Yako, I'm thinking it's going to be before we leave on the cruise.
It's got to be soon, because he's doing all the programming and stuff right now. So I can't imagine it being too far away.
But like we were talking, we need that the membership page out there for just customers and no affiliate fees, or But then I'm thinking to myself, well, we might have to have that $20 affiliate fee so they can refer others to get their $75 jump start, so they'd have to pay it anyway, or $25 jump starts,
Correct. But if we put out a model, say bring three, a bring three, get it free model, then, you say, hey, you pay $20 one time, and then here's the bring three, get it three model, Go out and bring us three. Everybody likes to travel.
Yeah.
That way you turn them into network marketers without actually, them getting all confused about the business. Because I think what holds people back from getting started in network marketing is just the way that they perceive it. They don't want to go out and hit up their list or bother people, blah, blah, blah. But if you keep it simple and they understand that all they have to do is just, share it, then they're going to do it. And that's what I did in my previous company to get customer loyalty. You get people just saying, hey, I found these great products. Would you give them a try? And then, their mindset is different. So they get the sale every time. Oh, what is this? Hearts on my head. This is
I agree 100% with you. That's what we need.
You're such a pirate.
It's coming to fruition here. I think I'm working here on
Guys,
becoming.
don't try this at home. Just what are our people thinking, guys? Hey, we're having fun, right? That's awesome.
Oh my God, you guys are funny.
Never a dull moment with you guys.
But anyway, how do I get rid of this thing, Jason?
Remove all effects at the bottom.
I'm not quite sure, but I'm a little upset that Tony and Yaka have not joined us here.
So, I mean, guys, thanks for hopping on here. All the guests out there that are all of our affiliates that are watching.
Watching this mess. Yeah, does everybody? I can't see the chat.
Yeah, you can't see the chat because I gave you my link to come on here. I didn't actually invite you on. You just stole it and came on.
That's right. That's how we do. That's how we do. If you want to put yourself in a winning position, you take it.
Yeah. So.
Well, everybody said hi to you, Jason, a while back. So.
Who did?
A bunch of people. Pretty much everyone on the chat, I believe.
Hello, everybody. This is me, acting extremely immature.
Hey, JC, are you out there? Who else do we have out there? We have JC. We got Mike Barnes. Hey, Mike Barnes, are you still out there?
Yeah.
Nick, Nick. What's your last name, bud? Or we have so many Nicks on the team. Nick, are you there, buddy? I saw you just commented up here. This is so awesome. I love the energy. Take care, Marilla from Mexico.
Oh.
Yeah, she just posted she's leaving. She had a great. She had to go meet somebody. No, it was so great to meet you. Have a great week. Hugs from Mexico. And Gloria left too. She had to go feed her husband or something. But
JC, I'm gonna invite you on here as a speaker so you can join us.
All right, guys, I'm running. Got some errands to do here. Just got done eating lunch. I think I'm gonna have to pass out.
Yeah, so we've been on here an hour and 38 minutes. I mean,
Bye, Shane. Bye, Sonia. Bye, Yako. Bye, Justin. And bye, everybody else who's on here. And I don't know who you are because I can't see the chat because Justin Paletti gave me the wrong link.
Cheers, buddy. Take it steady. Keep living the dream, man.
Yes, dude.
Take care, Jay.
See you guys.
Nick Dean.
yeah, I may have to go too. My husband's out there waiting for me. We're actually going to get our RV. We need to get the air condition fixed. So I'm gonna be 3 hours no signal. I'm gonna be back on tonight. If there's any more masterminds or anything like that, just let me know. Shane, I know we've been saying that for a while. I want to do a mastermind hangout with Scott and a bunch of different leaders, and I'll bring our teams. We should do a webinar like that with all of our teams together. Take a time that is good for your time zone and different time zones. And I've got a bunch of questions for all of you guys. I always want to learn, but today was very informative. Thanks for having me on, Justin. thanks for putting that together, Shane, that little just picture, and having me on that, you know. But
yeah, it's worked out right.
I believe a lot of people are visual and they need to see that. So that's one way of doing that. And just one last thing I want to add. For people that, like yesterday, a lot of people that I was talking to, they asked me, why didn't you pre-enroll them right there and on their spot? For customers, Shane, do you pre-enroll them? You know, not customers, but people that you would love to be, that they will come in as affiliate, but really just customers that are open later on to be sharing the opportunity. You just send them to your home site?
Yeah. For those I think that might do it later on down the line, or I'm in that conversation, I think it's kind of, you know, not the right time. But I always do the kind of, well, you may as well pre-enroll.
Because I'll be honest with you, most of my local people that has pre-enrolled has got out of the messages, the emails. They subscribed out. They opted out. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So I think they got scared because then they get the cutout call and this and that. And I'm wondering if they're ever going to have a kind of system like that, but for customers, or you know what I mean? Like not the ones that wants to see that part of the opportunity. But I know we're working on many different things, so but that might be.
I also got a lot of affiliates that were just doing me a favor and pre-enrolling to check it all out, and they were seeing all the action. Well, you know, how do I have 200, you know, affiliates underneath me already if I don't lock in? So they would lock in there. Now they, you know, started doing the business as well. So it's a hit or miss. With all depends.
True.
You know, let the system kind of do the thing. If they don't want to be bothered with it, that's fine. But if they're, you know, they want to be a customer, be like, hey, listen, you can pre-enroll on my website. I know you just want to be focused on the customer, but I wanted to just share with you the website so you can go through there and just see more about the company, where it started, who our CEO, who founded the company is. You're also going to get some emails in there as well to let you know what's happening in the company. And, you know, about maybe if you ever decide to earn some income with the company as well, it's going to let you know and give you some emails and updates of what's happening. If you don't like it, you can always opt out. No big deal, but it's always good to you to keep up to date on the new savings and portals that we're going to be coming out with the new products. You know, you can kind of do it that way as well.
True, just to let them know. That's what I'm doing now. When a friend enrolls, I just let them know you are going to be receiving emails, you know, so.
Yeah, you can put it this way. Receiving emails and updates of what's happening with the company, the newest products coming out, the newest services coming out, you know, and you know, and we're also going to be helping you build a team, whether you want to build it or not. We're going to help you build it. So to let you know how we're doing that. And if you ever decide down the road that you want to earn some part-time income, you know, it's going to, you know, let you know of what you could possibly be earning and just all that stuff, you know, just keeps them up to date and on point.
I agree. Perfect. Okay, well, thanks for having me on. I'm going to go and pack up and leave, but you guys can keep masterminding, and I'll be on the next one that you guys are having. So
right,
have a great Sunday, everybody. Thank you. Bye.
Cheers, Sonia. Bye.
What's up, Mike Barnes?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, not much, buddy. Just throw you in here with us as well, man. How's it going in Maryland?
It's going good. Going good. Beautiful day out here.
Awesome. Did the Orioles win last night?
I have no idea.
Awesome. Yeah, I know you've been with us here in this chat the whole time, or in this webinar. Anything that you wanted to add, or you know, anything that you feel like you know, would be beneficial or needs to change?
I thought what Shane came up with the graph was phenomenal. Definitely something that we can to show people, to just show them how easy it is to get going.
Yep.
Nice to meet you, Mike, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Shane.
Yeah, I think that'll be cool. Shane, if you can come up with something to put in there. But I think it might be just a lot of, if we're basing it off of 50, it might be a lot of things to get a $500, what it takes to get to $500 a month residual binary.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think we should put down in perspective of that diagram, example it off an executive. All right, because they can just take it from there. Okay, well, what if I just have somebody come in as a 50 PV instead of someone on 100 PV? Well, then you just have to add double the numbers to get to that $500 a month. You know what I mean? So you know, an executive coming in on 100 BV, someone on 100 PV auto ship, you know, compared to a 50 PV auto ship, well, you know, I have more 50 BVs than I do 100 BVs. Well, then you just have to add an extra double that 50 BVs to get them to 100. You know what I mean? So if you have a diagram that shows you have this many executives on this side, this many, not executive, this many 100 BVs on one side, this many 100 BVs on the other side, your total monthly residual income, because you have to add the binary up, and this is going off of basically like a 4x4 plan. 2 on your left on 100 BV, 2 on your right on 100 BV. We help those two branch out, 2 on their left on 100 BV, 2 on the right. You can just break it down that way till you get to that $500 a month. And the way to figure that out is because you're going to add the binary volume up on the one side and add the binary up on the other side, and until it gets to that point where you're going to times that by 15% if you come in as an executive level. You know what I mean? So that would really be huge. And if they say, well, what if I don't have all executives? Well, if you don't have all executives, you have someone 50 BVs, then you just have to, you know, add a couple extra numbers in there to get. You need a couple more extra, either 50 BVs or 100 BVs to get to that, you know, 500. You know what I mean? And that should not be a lot of work to do to get to a $500 binary residual. And I just have to. I know it's really not. I just have to break it all down in a diagram. You know, because that's just basically if you have.
You need 100 customers on the left and right to give you $500 a month at 50 BV.
100 customers or 100 affiliates?
100 affiliates, 100 customers with 50 BV minimum. You would need 100. Obviously, if they were all 100, it would be only 50.
Oh, perfect. So you need 50. You need 100 and 100, or is it 50 and 50? 100 total, you're saying?
No, it would be 200 total. You need 100 on your left and 100 on your right.
Okay, and that's not you personally. That's just your team.
That's your team. Yeah, absolutely. As long as you've got one person in there on your left and right with 100 PV as well, of course. So out of that 100, you could have 99 on your left as 50 PV customers or affiliates, but as long as you've got that one 100 BV business builder on your left and on your right, you'd still earn the 15% of the 100 people's BV for that month, which would be 5,000. 100 times 50 BV. Yeah, 5,000 a month in each leg. Actually, that's going to be 750. Actually, not 500. $750 a month, which would be 15% of the weaker leg. But that's the perfect scenario. You have 100 on your left, 100 on your right. That's going to generate a minimum of 5,000 BV, which 15% of that is 750. If everyone were on 100 BV, of course, that's going to be double, 1,400. But that's unlikely to have customers that's going to do both the benefits and sprays, I expect.
So if you have a total of 50 people, you have 50 on your left and 50 on your right.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, you have 25 on your left and 25 on your right.
Okay.
At 50 PVs equals 1250 times 0.15 equals, that's 187.50 for only having 50 people. That's not even, that's only considering on a 50 BV membership. That's 187 bucks.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So those are kind of, yeah. That's not considering any that's just having two.
not considering jump starts, check matches, nothing.
That's right. That's just basing it on if someone had 2 business associates with them that are serious with the 100 BV and the rest were all 50, you know? Because that's going to happen. Yeah, we know that happens. But
Yes.
and that's why I go back to that original diagram I drew where you've got 2 main focus user partners left and right. I mean, as soon as you start in this industry, you want to find who you're working with as soon as possible, left and right.
Yeah. So okay, this is perfect. So you need one. Oh yeah, man. Shane. Yeah, you had the right idea of breaking this down simplified. One personal that's active on 100 BV on your left, one on your right.
Yeah.
But we promote 4-4. You know, you try to get two on your left and two on your right. But
Yeah.
in all set aside is if you have one active that's not going to be on that 100 BV, no, that's going to be in 100 BV, on one on your left and one on your right. Okay, and then underneath that, if you have we help that person do the same thing, but basically, if you have 50 total people, 25 and 25 is 187.50 residual binary income, not including check matches, not including the jumpstart bonuses. You know, so we can put together like okay, this is what you need to do to hit the 200 club. Okay, this is what you need to do to hit the 500 club, and the 500 club means $500 in binary residual income. This is what you need to do. This is what you need to have. All right, this is what you need to do to hit maybe we can start off at the 250 club, the 500 club, the 1,000, the 750 club, and the 1,000 clubs, just to give them examples of how many people are active and what they need to be on to hit those binary residual incomes. All right, hey, welcome. You know, I like to welcome Mike Barnes, you know, into our into our $1,000 affiliate club for hitting that, in binary true residual income, something like that, where we can just start promoting people of hitting that rank. You know what I mean? It's kind of not a rank, but it's kind of working their asses off to get to that binary residual income.
Yeah.
Something. I mean, when it's broken down out in front of you, like you have it here, when people see that, okay, because people are very visual. I need to do this, this, and this, and I'm going to reach that. Great, I'm on it. And it's something they can keep pulling up every day to see, you know?
Absolutely. I mean, not forgetting though, once these guys, your left and your right, start going and duplicating that, getting a few customers as well. Those numbers.
That's just an example of you bringing in one and one. All right,
Yeah.
which the average network marketer does. They can only bring in two people, one on their left and one on their right. Or two and two, or whatever it may be, or three people. So they're still able to earn that binary commissions with having two on the left, two on the right. Of course, they're not going to be able to go through the rank advancements because you need 3 personal legs. You know what I mean? 3 personals. You know what I mean? But ranking up, or would they rather? Yeah, ranking up's great to get those, maintenance bonuses and the one-time rank advances. But can we all agree, if they can do something real simple to hit the $300 a month coming every month residual, they have to do this. They rather get that residual than worry about ranking up later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yako, you want to add to that? Or Mike? Anybody?
Yeah, I'm also just running through the numbers here, but
Yeah.
sounds.
Awesome.
You need to make it as simple as possible for everybody to understand. So.
Yes.
I mean, I think exactly like you said, seeing it out and broken down in front of you just makes things a lot simpler.
Yeah, so they can print it off and put it up there. Okay, all right, I got Mike over here today. Now tomorrow I'm going to work over here. Tomorrow comes, all right, I got Shane selling here, so I have Mike and Shane. All right, I have Mike and Shane on 100, auto ship right here. I'm going to help them do the same thing. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell them to go out and get 2 and 2, even though, you know what I mean? So as they build down, so now your next focus is to help those individuals, do the exact same thing. So you want to work at that, and you're going to also want to work on getting your customers as well to place, on both sides of that 50. You know what I mean? So it can add up, and then you can hit that club where you're going to have that true residual. Sweet. What are you working on there, Shane? You're quiet.
I'm just messaging, buddy, at the same time. I'm multitasking.
Nice.
I'm in the UK group chat at the moment. And I've got to jump on a Skype call shortly, so...
Yeah, I'm actually I'm gonna go grab some grub here myself. I'm kind of getting hungry.
But this has been useful, Justin. So thanks for the invite, and it's been nice to connect with other people. Obviously, Mike, I've never met before, I don't think, but
Absolutely.
yeah, that was it.
All right, Justin.
All right, guys.
Enjoy your afternoon. Enjoy whatever you're about to go grub on.
Yeah, I'll be on here later on this evening. Yako, awesome, buddy. Let's let's keep in contact as well. I know you're over there in the South African market, ready to grind over there and keep it up over there. And we're just gonna work on some. I'm just working on some things here to keep everything simple and duplicatable as much as possible, and that's the main thing.
Yeah, that's it. All right, but thanks for everything, guys. We did get quite a few nuggets from you guys tonight. It's awesome. This mastermind sessions is really important, and every time we go on these, we learn a lot. We in the business building every day, but every time you go on these, you learn something new, or you just find something that can help you. And I mean, it's great. Thanks for that.
Awesome. All right, Shane. All right, Mike. See you guys.
Thank you very much. Bye, everyone. All the best. Keep up the great work.